Hello, Book Bears. My name is Offense and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome. If you're new, welcome to the great side. Yes, guys. So today I'm gonna be teaching you how to relieve your baby from constipation. Hello, Lulu. Hello, mommy. Yes. How to relieve your baby from constipation. And how to get better rest when you're a new mommy or an old mommy anytime. Think this your baby can actually adapt and everything like that. Um yeah, before I start, guys, I just want to thank you guys for subscribing to my videos. A girl without any makeup. What the hell like this? Oh my goodness, Luna is very fussy. Hello, mommy. Hello. Yeah, a girl like me, like you guys, like you really made my day. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Thank you so much. So now I'm gonna be starting with the topic of constipation. So actually, what they really say about constipation on babies is that the baby doesn't get enough milk, and then if your baby is drinking formula, then they have to be um doing their number twos every day. But I think that's actually not true because Lulu was born with that constipation thingy. So I don't know what's the term for constipation on babies, but she was born with it. I lied and told doctors that she she did her number ones and number twos and then came back home, and then 3 days later my baby didn't do her number two, so I had to go back to the clinic. I had to go when I went to the clinic. I just told the nurse that, yo, like my baby's not doing number twos, you know. So what she did was she put on her glove and then got some gel and then stuck a finger inside her pupuli. So yeah, and then all of a sudden Lulu did her number two, but I thought that was over and then she'll continue doing her number twos, but she didn't. Instead, uh it kept on going on, and then I was like, yo, this thing of not getting any medicine, because they tell you that your baby isn't supposed to, in South Africa, your baby isn't supposed to drink have medicine until they're 3 months, or yeah, until they're 3 months. So you cannot give any type of medicine unless if they didn't inject him or her with the flu vaccination, then they'll give them medicine. But if the baby was injected with the vaccination, the flu vaccination and everything, then medicine is not required. So what I did was I started thinking of methods, and I told her aunt that Lulu was struggling with constipation. So she's the first time mom, and she's like, yo, my child also was struggling with that until I gave him a teaspoon of olive oil mixed with hot water, boiling water, but the water had to be boiled. But you can a cup like this, like maybe this amount of water, like a little chip this camera, this, yeah, slowly puppy, slowly, the small amount of water, and then a teaspoon of olive oil, and then you mix it together, and then you give your baby to drink it. Woo, sorry guys. So Lulu, when she first came, she was breastfed until her father decided that we're not going to have another child like Lily, my second child, because she was a clingy child. She didn't want to stay with her father. Like, she didn't want a bottle, she didn't want anything. So he suggested that we should give Lulu a bottle early. So 1 month in the making, and then Lulu was having her bottle, and then she decided that she didn't want to drink my milk anymore. So now I don't wake up at night because she's afraid that I'll feed her my milk, but there's no more milk to feed because she doesn't drink milk anymore. So yeah, so when I was doing that, and then I did try the olive oil thingy, 1 teaspoon of olive oil in a small cup, this type of cup, small, as you can see, it's small. Hot boiling water, and then after boiling water, one spoon of olive oil, and then you mix it together, and then you give the baby one teaspoon of that mixture. Okay. I don't know if it's daily, because she didn't really explain if it was daily or not. She just said, because when she saw that her child had a problem with when her child had a problem with her child had a thing had a problem with constipation. She just gave her the mixture, and then Gamu was fine. So I did try that, and then it didn't work for me. It only worked one day, and I wanted something that will last, because I'm not gonna wake up every morning, since we don't have electricity at the site. We don't have electricity, so like I need something that's going to be permanent. I'm not gonna reheat everything, or wait until the water is boiled. As one teaspoon. Wait until the water has boiled, and then waste paraffin. Paraffin. Wasted all for what? All for mixture for constipation. Yes, it's my baby, but we need to think. We need to think the long term, guys, because money is struggling. Okay, money is not coming in as fast as we want it to come, and at the same time, my baby dad is the only person that's working, so I have to stay with that, and then we have, so the sasa grant, yeah, those things. So yeah, the sasa grant, we put the clothes and everything in that. So yeah. And then the second thing that I tried was, you need to, I think, 100 mils of water, and then you pour two tablespoons of honey, hot boiling water, 2 tablespoons of honey, and then you wait it like a bottle, and then you wait for it to, if your baby is still young, like, okay, 100, when it's old is, I think it's no, when your baby is young is 90, but 100, 100, and then you give them half, and then another half the following day, or another hours, and then it works almost instantly, like only 5 minutes, and then your baby would like go to the loo number two, to the number two. And then the other thing that I realized is, only boiling water also helps, but it's not even long lasting also. So the things that I'm recommending to you right now, please guys, check in with your doctors or your nurses or anybody, because I don't want tomorrow what's working for my child won't work for your baby, and then you say, yo, this girl from YouTube told me lies, hey, my baby's sick, and what. Ask. Okay, I'm experimenting with my kid, and my kid is fine, is fat, and she's heavy, but she's fine. So the last thing that I use, to help my baby with constipation is mayonnaise. Okay, the sourness of mayonnaise. Some use yogurt, but I don't. But I hate yogurt. Mayonnaise, because yogurt has too much sweet, and then it's too sugary. But mayonnaise, it has, something that I always have. So like mayonnaise, I use it maybe like once in a month, because I wait for her not to do her number twos, and then when I see a day has jumped, she didn't do her number two. And when I say mayonnaise, please don't feed your baby a whole bottle, or a teaspoon. No, 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 no. Your pinky, you see your pinky like that. Let me show you. Let me just demonstrate. You see here, Ade? This is what I mean when I say mayonnaise. Oh my goodness. This is what I mean when I say mayonnaise. It's not something that's that big, okay? Because when I realized, give it to her. When I realized that this actually works well, was I was one day sitting down and eating, and then Lulu was like looking at me, and I was like, ah, let me just experiment. As mothers, we are very naughty. So I started dipping my pinky in the mayonnaise, and I was like, "Ah!" And then all of a sudden I see, yay, I can hear, yay, I can smell it, man, the smell of the number twos. And then I continued to do it, so like it was fine. And then I continued to do that, and I saw that okay, this method is actually lasting. Okay, like I can do it like once in a while and then forget about it, and it's like lasting. It's long lasting for me. But if it doesn't work, if it, please talk to your baby's nurse or doctor or anything, ne? If you want to try any of the things that I've done, because people sometimes are conscious with their kids. First time moms, you're very, like, very protective. I'm not a first time mom, so like I did that for my first child, my second child. I was, and then this is my third child. I'm like, fuck off, everything goes, things like that. So like if you have any concerns about your child, please confirm to the doctor. And there's this medicine, man, I forgot the name of the medicine. You can also give it to your child. I forgot it. But it's every day. You need to give them every day, the medicine every day. Like it becomes something that's a norm for you, for a child, that okay, medicine, constipation medicine every day, things like that. It's not long lasting, unlike mayonnaise works, papa, it works. But now we're done with the constipation things, ne? Please consult the doctor first, your nurse, your doctor, your midwife, your anything, nje. Consult them first before you even try the things that I've just mentioned. So Luna is a little bit fussy. She's a little bit fussy. And then now we're going with the food. So, this thing is going to need the camera to be okay. So, while feeding a baby, there's correct positions of feeding a baby and incorrect positions of feeding the baby. So, let me start by saying, if you want to feed your baby, feed them from 15 minutes, 20 minutes to 30 minutes, and those are the feeding times that you need to spend your times. Maybe like if you wake up at 9, you need to at least finish feeding your baby at 9:30 or 20 past 9 or 15 minutes past 9. If you finish early, then your baby's, trust me, your baby is not feeding well, and is not feeding well, not feeding well. So the thing that you need to do is you should check your position. If you're comfortable enough, comfy enough, and then the position that you put your baby also counts. Okay, look at Lulu, she's trying to sleep. Comfortable enough. So let me just show you. Let me just squish thingy there. So now I don't breastfeed, but I know the styles of breastfeeding. It's easy when your baby is bottle fed, because it's easier when your baby is bottle fed than being breastfed. Okay, so now fix the camera. Hopefully you can see the position that you put your baby is this position. Okay, like this on her side. Okay, on her side. So like this, like when you're rocking her face should be here, and like this, and then if your baby is using a bottle, obviously, then you turn her to face the top, and then take your bottle, and then that's the correct way. If your baby's only feeding less than 15 minutes, then it's the way you position her, because you cannot breastfeed a baby while the baby's body is facing the top, and then now he or he has to turn the neck. Like the food doesn't go down nicely. Okay, even you cannot swallow. You cannot swallow while turning your neck like this and swallow like right. No, you can't. Okay, so what you actually need to do is that position first, and then if you have twins, okay, you can breastfeed your twins. You can breastfeed them both times. Like this, and like this, and then feed. She hates this. And then you feed your twins in this manner. You see, the legs at the back, the face at the front, like this. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm pregnant. I'm not. You see? Yes, like this. And then the other twin, the side, like this. See, like this. Then you can breastfeed both of them if you have small boobs like me. Okay, and then if you have big boobs, trust me, you can breastfeed your twins while laying on your back, and then bottom them on the sides, and then just okay. I don't recommend that one, but yeah. And then the time your baby has to be fed 8 times a day. So the sleeping schedule for you is going to be easier for you as a parent to actually navigate that, because with Lulu, what I did was I woke up to 12, and then I also woke up at after every 3 hours your baby needs to be fed. Okay, every 3 hours your baby needs to be fed. So it's 12, it's 3, it's 6, it's 9, and then it's 12, it's 3, it's 6, it's 9. 12 a.m, 3 a.m, 6 a.m, 9 a.m, 12 p.m, 3 p.m, 6 p.m, 9 p.m, and then the cycle goes. It also teaches you that, okay, when I nap, my baby naps. So I wasn't the person that sleeps in the daytime. So also when you're pregnant, know this, okay? I don't know if it's true or it's lies, but for me it worked. If you usually take naps while you're pregnant, your baby wakes up when your baby comes out the day you gave birth, and your baby's on the earth, they become more awake. So me, because I didn't sleep, I was always out and about with everyone in my pregnancy. I couldn't sleep in the daytime, so my babies came out lazy. So they came loving, they always loved to sleep. They didn't want, like, nothing, like her, she's the laziest of the bunch. She doesn't even wake up anymore at night. We only finish feeding at 11 p.m, and then the rest of the nights I'm sleeping, and then she will wake up at 6 a.m for more feeding. Okay, for more feeding. So most of us South African people, ow, cramp, ooh, 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 my goodness, no. Okay, most of us not pregnant, yeah. Never. It's this jacket, this jersey, this, and then so most of us South African, we feed our babies earlier, most of them. Because my baby struggles with constipation, i I don't even want to consider feeding her early. But now she is 5 months old, and we just started feeding her um soft porridge, which is what, the soft one that purity maize meal. She's 5 months old, but if you feel like your baby is not getting enough breast milk or formula milk, please increase the water. If she's used to 100, try 150 or 200, and then try 150 or 200 mils, and then see how that will work for you, instead of feeding a baby and then tomorrow you think that they say only 2 teaspoons or 1 or 2 teaspoons, and then feed them milk or breast milk. But I don't really recommend that for babies younger than 6 months. But mine is only 5 months, and I already started feeding her. Yeah, and then yeah, I started feeding her the soft porridge, only in the mornings and in the night, you know. But still, the mayonnaise thingy works for me. And I also, if your baby is constipated and you're using formula, please uh try to change the formula, because firstly she was using lactogen, and then she used Infacare, but still constipated. And then we went to Palagon, which was the expensive but close to a breast milk as possible. So it helped her actually um, do her number two as well. So now, as much as I give her her bottle, she is a happy baby, and a happy baby is a happy mommy. Okay, happy baby, happy life. Okay, like happy baby, happy life. Sorry, I haven't been getting enough sleep only because of my sleep disorder, not because of her. She sleeps the whole night, and I just wake up and get bored, and then look at everything else, and then wish I could wake her up, but I know if I wake her up, she doesn't go. She won't go. But thank you guys so. Yeah. So that's the end of this topic and the episode and everything like that. So thank you guys for everything. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for the love. I love you guys. Like yo, you don't know. You've made my new year. Okay, and happy new year to everybody. Say bye bye, Lulu. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. She's looking at the toys. So, she's looking at the toys. So thank you guys. Bye. See you next time.